14 votes in favor, 1 vote against.
The U.S. has used its veto power 85 times in the Security Council, more than half of them, like today's veto, shielding Israel from Security Council resolutions.
What we witnessed here today in the Security Council is an insult. It won't be forgotten. It's one more example of the United Nations doing more harm than good in addressing the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Today, for the simple act of deciding where to put our embassy, the United States was forced to defend its sovereignty.
The resolution drafted by Egypt called for the reversal of President Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. It also stated that any decision to change the status of Jerusalem is null and void and must be rescinded. It also called on countries not to establish diplomatic missions in the city.
It is truly regrettable that the United States chose to ignore international law and abandon international consensus regarding the question of Palestine to please oppressive Israeli occupation at the expense of our legitimate rights and the justness of our cause. With this veto, the U.S. missed an opportunity to correct its illegitimate decision regarding Jerusalem and went further in its historic mistake.
Israel's envoy lashed out at the 14 council members who voted in favor of the resolution.
Those who will vote for this resolution are displaying a ridiculous double standard. Every other country in the world, every other UN member state designates its capital city. Only when it comes to Israel, this most basic national right is questioned and condemned.
Middle East experts say that the U.S. veto seriously damages the U.S. credibility in trying to negotiate a settlement between Israel and the Palestinians.
It was going to take a very significant shift away from existing U.S. policy to move the United States into a fair mediator in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the peace process. So this step pushed things in the wrong direction in a very, very major way. So any kind of minimal backtracking at this point, I don't think brings us closer to the U.S. playing a productive role.
The Palestinian leadership had already stated that if Washington vetoed the resolution, they would bring a similar one to a vote in the General Assembly, where it would get overwhelming approval but have no legal binding status. Frank Uciardo, TRT World, the United Nations.